Okay, it looks like we are live and our power is low. Let me turn up game volume real quick here. Okay, I think that is better. Let's go back. Okay, let me just check on the stream real quick. Okay, looks like we're in business. Well, let's go ahead and start doing some stuff here. I'd like to welcome everyone that's watching. This is the first live stream I've done of Stationeers, so it should be a little interesting. I do have lots of tutorials and stuff that I've done, but like I said, I've never live streamed. I'm trying to think of what I want to build. It looks like I need to get my ice system, my ice and volatile system up and running. So I'm thinking about working on that for this stream here. So I have my furnace up top there, and I want to run all of my ice and volatiles through my little shelter for them down here, all the way up there. So let's get working on that. We can run up here to our auto lathe, and I had tried this out a little bit, and it turns out that when it is day, somehow the ice and volatiles are melting down there. So it looks like I'm going to need to put a roof or something over this. Maybe I'll put a door out here. It could look kind of cool. Again, if anyone has any questions, comments, anything they'd like to see, go ahead and list that. I am listening to you guys for sure. Okay, so let's see what we have in here. We have a bit of steel, not too much. But actually, we're going to be building kit walls, which will just require iron and copper. So while that's building, let's just see how many we're going to need. We'll make it attached to the building here, just to make it look a little better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 walls and 1 more door. I think I accidentally made a bunch of doors by accident, so we can actually put that in now. Turn on my light here. Yep, I did make a bunch of extra doors. So we're going to place one down right here. We could name it something cool too. It does look like it's going to some sort of secret layer down here, but unfortunately you get down here and it's pretty boring. I do just have a locker down here where I'm going to keep my ice and volatiles. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to put my door down there. Let's grab that. Okay. Let's run up here. Oh. Okay, we have a couple frames built. Whoa, lag there. I think these lights seem to cause lag for some reason. I don't know. How does the filtration filters work? That is a really good question. I actually have a really cool setup that I can show you here. Let me just place down some of these frames. I'm not going to have enough, but we will run upstairs and I will show you guys what I've done. Now, I did not come up with this system. A friend of mine came up with it, but it works out really well. So I'll just kind of tell you how this tower I'm thinking is going to work. First of all, the first floor here, obviously all of our manufacturing. The second floor is all my gas systems. The third floor is going to be a little more manufacturing, and I'm thinking about maybe putting like bedrooms or a medical center or something of that nature up there. And then my top floor, I want to have it all glass and be a greenhouse at the top. I think that would really make it useful and pretty much make it so you would never have to leave. Obviously, I want this whole thing pressurized so you could take off your suit when you get here and you don't have to worry about it. So, lastly, we are heading up to my gas level. Obviously, I'm not entirely done, but let's take a look here. So, how do the filtration filters work? Well, it turns out that I built these. These are called the kit atmospherics. So, the filters, they don't just suck it up. I guess I don't know how to describe it. So I'll kind of walk you through this. So obviously we have 3 different ports on this filtration kit here. One of them is an input and 2 of them are outputs. So the one input obviously takes in all your gases. And then it goes through this filter. This filter pretty much just gobbles up all that gas, so in this case it's nitrogen, and it puts it out a certain output. And then the rest of the gases that flow through this filtration unit flow back out. So all the nitrogen and all the other gases, they come flowing in here. They see this nitrogen filter. The nitrogen goes out this output, and you can see here we have 1,642 kilopascals of nitrogen. And just to confirm that, I can grab out my tablet here. So let's just turn this on. So yeah, it's very cold nitrogen, but yeah, it is 100% nitrogen. Now, the rest of the gases, because obviously there's going to be a lot of gases in here, it's going to come out this tube, and it's going to continue to run down this line here. I'm a little stuck. It'll continue to run down that line, and it will get sucked up into each of these filtration units, and depending on what gas it is, it'll get put into the correct tank. Now obviously I want to have the right colors for all my tanks. I've only got a couple of them painted now, but I am working on building a fabricator to make the rest of the spray paints. Yeah, I think that answers it. At the very end here, just in case for some reason I were to ever like overpressurize it or something, I have like an emergency valve here. I've been thinking about maybe making this an electronic valve and like having some system that would automatically turn it on if it reached a certain pressure or something of that nature. But for now, it's just a hand crank valve. So, like I said, I have a tank for water. I think this is pollutant, volatiles, CO2, oxygen, and nitrogen. Ashley, if you're still watching, hopefully that answered your questions. We actually can, I think we're going to have to build some more steel so we can kind of run our furnace up here. Let me take a look. Steel sheets. Oh no, we have a bunch of steel. Oh, we're building wall kits, so we need more iron, which I believe I happen to have some either in my mining belt here. Let's take a look. Low pressure. Oh no, what's going on? Oh no! I'm out of air. Okay, let's just run up here really quick.
Oxygen low.
Oh, hopefully I don't pass out. Okay, let's open this up. This tank, this is my oxygen line. Oh no, there's no pressure. Oh no. Oh god. I'm probably gonna die.
Oxygen critical.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pass out here. I may have to reload the save. Of course I had the wrong belt on. So is the oxygen just not appearing at all, or what's going on? Or is it getting a bad mix of something? Let's see if I can do this in time. This is going to be a miracle if I can. Oh, come on. Obviously, this is my oxygen. Oh, God. Come on.
Pressure critical.
Don't die. Okay. There we go. Turn this guy on. Come on. Turn that pressure up. Okay.
Low
Okay.
pressure.
Woo, that was really
low.
close. Oh, that was a close one. I only have a little bit of pressure left. Yeah, I'm just gonna, 10,000 kilopascals is fine for me. Man, that was a very, 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 very close call there. But I lived. Okay, wow. So I guess I can show this off now. Obviously, I'm trying to make it so you never put different gas into the same piping network, because you end up having to flush it and you end up wasting it all. So as you can tell, this is my oxygen line here. So I just put my big portable tank down, and the only portable tank that would ever go in here would be an oxygen tank. And here I have my pressure regulator, which I can use to fill up a canister like you've seen for my air tank. I'll fill up this little one and the one that's white. So I will never put any other gases in here. So that means I don't have to flush it. Now, as you can see, I have my red here, which that's for my volatiles or hydrogen. I haven't painted it all the way yet. As you can see, this part is definitely still under construction. So you need to have the same pressure coming into your mixer to make a fairly decent mixture. So obviously this is the point where gas would mix and becomes kind of your fuel, where it's pre-mixed. And you can see that the line runs all the way down to my furnace. So, Ashley, are you using the, let's see, the air scrubber? Yeah, I actually have a pretty good picture of a base that I blew up. I put volatiles and oxygen down on the ground, trying to vacuum them up to make my own fuel, and my base exploded. I think it was because I turned on the auto lathe and it sparked or something, but yeah, fun stuff. Okay, so as you can see here, this is how I fill up my oxygen tank, and I can put that there. And let's just see, and I'm going to put this as my propellant tank now. And this tank I'm just going to throw down, and this is CO2 and nitrogen and stuff, so we'll just drain it into the atmosphere here. And I'll just keep it in here. Why not? Okay, so that's my gas system. We can go downstairs now. Again, before I died, I was trying to make some iron or see if I could find any. Pretty sure I have some somewhere. Oh yeah, the passive vent as an output is very bad news. It gets very hot very quick. I think I have some iron over here. If any of you guys have watched any of my other YouTube videos, you can tell that this is the same map that I've used for all of them. My solar panel setup is right here. My base is here, but as you can tell, it's actually I've been scrapping it slowly to work on my tower. Let's see. Hey, look, there's some iron on the ground here. Obviously, not very well organized. Okay, it looks like, oh, we have some more iron here. And I need to smelt this copper. We'll go ahead and open this guy up. Okay, let me just throw all this stuff into my inventory here, and then we can get working on my little oxide, or we'll call it our little ice shelter. Okay. Same ones you had with 2 oxygen filters going to a back pressure pump to a canister. You know, I don't think, Ashley, I can show you it again, but I don't think you need to use any pumps. Those atmospheric kits pump themselves. So the only thing I rely on is just the pressure of my pipe network. So you can see my furnace, obviously, that heats up, releases a bunch of gases whenever you smelt something. That comes through here, and this line just feeds down, and these will automatically just pump all that air out and then put them directly into the canisters as that pressurized air. So I don't know, maybe it has something to do with the pump that you're using. Maybe you don't need to use that. I don't know. I've tried to do the back pressure regulator on the furnace, but I find it's much easier to just shut the output of the furnace off and run up the furnace and then release it when you're done. Okay. We can throw this into my auto lathe here. Yeah. Let's see here. We have lots of copper and lots of iron. And we will make some more walls. Now, whilst building some walls, I'll show you some of my power systems that I'm making. So each of, well, the entire base is powered by my solar panels, which my solar panels have a line coming over here kind of in the air. As you can see up there, there's a line in the air. That goes all the way over to my solar